Lara Croft was very independent, and she was intelligent. She was quite smart, and quite frankly, she was as tough as nails. She worked best when she was alone, and she liked to go at her own pace. She used to say, "I do my best thinking, plunging off cliffs."
All I can say is she was the most strong-willed person I have ever known. She had one duty, and she completed that duty. No matter how difficult it was, she did, whatever it took. I didn't get to know her as much. I should have. And I know, look back and wish I could have known her better. So, time flies by, and when it does, you regret not doing the things you should have done in the past.
Lara joined the Croft family on February 14th, 1968. I remember Richard and Amelia bringing Lara home. She was just a wee little baby. I had no idea the little rascal would be who she would become.
I tutored her privately for her first years in schooling. Her parents wanted nothing but the best for her education, and so I was hired on to teach her. I taught her all the regular subjects, science, math, English, but she didn't really care for all those subjects. So, no. What she really was fascinated in was ancient history. She loved to study the myths and the legendary artifacts, all those things.
In her free time, she was very active. She was either outside learning to fight, or ride, in acrobatics, or she was inside reading.
At the age of 11, she was sent to the Wimbledon High School for girls, and that was the last time I saw her. We met up again for a certain quest back around last year or so, which was 1998. I really wish I could have known her longer.
And so, we breach the sanctum of the ancients, the first footfalls in this tomb for centuries.
This place gives me the creeps. After you.
She ran away from her boarding school at the age of 16. She had heard of a famous archaeologist named Werner von Koy, and she wanted him to tutor her, of course. Richard tracked von Koy down and gave Lara what she had wanted. Lara began her studies in archaeology then, and her adventures began to show. Richard, her dad, had said that he would pay me anything I wanted to mentor her, Lara. Anything I wanted. But I saw the girl's potential. I didn't want anything besides the benefit of having her as a pupil. As she was absolutely brilliant, I took her to Cambodia for a certain expedition, and unfortunately, that was where we parted ways.
I kept a close eye on Lara. I documented every adventure she went on. I didn't go with her, no, but I learned from different sources where she had gone and what she had did.
She was flying to the Himalayas. It was 1984, and her plane crashed, leaving her stranded alone. I was so worried, but yet somehow I knew she would survive and find a way back home, like Bear Grylls. I wasn't at all surprised when I learned that Lara had survived the plane crash. But what really surprised me was when I learned that she had killed Bigfoot, of all things.
A friend of mine came up to me one day and showed me a magazine with Lara on the cover, and he asks, "Didn't you tutor that girl?" And I said, "Why, yes. Let me see that." And on the cover was Lara standing with a dead Sasquatch beside her. I could hardly believe my eyes.
And that was just the start of it. Next thing I knew, she brings the Ark of the Covenant into our front room. Our front room. God's holy idol. She was earning loads of fame, and she was beginning to become a larger target for larger industries that wanted to recruit her for treasure hunting. In my opinion, it was a bad idea. But what could I say? Biggest adventure. Oh, it hurts to talk about it. Had to travel all around the world. This was just last year, 1998 to be exact. She traveled all over India, over to America, and even down to Antarctica. She unveiled a great number of things last year.
She found many things. She found Area 51 for crying out loud.
I'm quite proud of her. I really am. Last year on the same expedition, Lara accidentally released the god Set from his imprisonment while on a quest in Egypt. And this was when I start to get disappointed in myself. I had been looking for the same thing she was looking for, and I saw her as an enemy. I ordered my men to shoot her if they saw her, and what makes me really proud of her is that she killed all of my men.
She knocked on my door one day while I was in Egypt at the time, and she had told me that Von Croy was after her, and that, she said, accidentally unleashed the god of death upon the world. There was nothing I could do to help her. I wish there was something I could have done.
I was possessed by Set. He had taken control of my body, so he could attain the armor of Horus. And somehow, Lara had gotten Set to leave my body and sealed him back in his tomb where he belonged. It was dark day, and I felt so bad after. We tried to escape his tomb. As I was collapsing all around us, I got safely out, but she didn't.
We all loved her very dearly. She was always far from us, but on the inside, she was with us the whole time.
I feel that I am at fault here, and that is why I owe it to her, to Lara. I know she's still out there. I do not believe she is really dead, and I'm going to find her.
Mr. Van Croy, come quickly!
What is it, man? What have you found? Pass it to me. Pass it to me. We've found her.